Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn faced a Senate Ethics Committee investigation in 2025. News Channel 5 in Nashville reported that on Wednesday. Blackburn's staff confirming the review to the station. They also say Blackburn nor her staff did anything wrong. 10 News anchor John Becker and investigative producer John North break down what you need to know, as we have yet to hear from her office.
The essence of this complaint was that staff from Senator Blackburn's office, her federal office, were actually spending taxpayer money and their time working on her campaign for governor. That's a problem, and explain why.
Well, what it amounted to is this. If you are a senator or even a member of the House, you have staff in your local district or in the state. She's got offices and staff across the state of Tennessee. They're supposed to be doing things like constituent services. That's what they're there to do. And that's all fine and good. Everybody should be allowed to do that if you're in the Senate or the House, because you're representing the people and you're trying to do the people's business. Where it gets sticky, and what was alleged, is that some of these staffers were, on their time as supposed staffers, involved in political-related, campaign-related events, and also getting reimbursed with taxpayer money for some of those events while working in the field that allegedly were campaign-related. You can't mix the two.
Some of our viewers might say, what's the big deal? Well, there is theoretically supposed to be a wall.
Well, you know, there's how we assume people are supposed to act, and then there's human behavior, right, John? This federal law which created it is only about 20 years old, but yes, it says, now let's all agree that if you're doing Senate staff business, that's awesome, but you can't be campaigning as well. Now, you could take leave and do that if you want.
You can volunteer.
You can volunteer if you want, and that's all fine and good, and that does happen, but you can't mix both, and that's where, in this situation, allegedly that happened, and you and I have run across incidences before where maybe inadvertently that's happened as well.
So that was the alleged crime that happened in the Senate. Then this investigative unit with the Senate, it's their own body, you can say senators investigating senators, took up the issue and explained the findings, John.
Right. So, first of all, so far as the committee's report summarizing annual activity states, there was no action whatsoever taken. They produce a report every year. I think they are obliged to by the first of the new year. They did that in this case. They've done it same period of time past years, and they acknowledged from their perspective that they had investigated something like 27 potential complaints, but that it had amounted to sort of zero disciplinary action. Did staff talk to her? I don't know. I've asked them that question today. I don't know if they'll respond.
Now, 10 News recently spoke with Blackburn. You can watch that full interview right now on our website, WBIR.com, or you can just go ahead and scan that QR code right there as well.